In a dream on May 26, 2018, I was thinking that which food of the Pakistan army that the enemy could contaminate to harm them. Then I hear a voice saying it's the dollar and the fuel. If those two run out, the army will become paralyzed and won't be able to make any movement. Then I think in my mind that fuel is bought from dollars. If the dollars run out, they won't be able to buy the fuel as well. Then I see that the condition of Pakistan has severely worsened. Pakistan had to pay the debt installment, which we did not have. If we pay the installment, there won't be any dollar reserves. One or two army officers suggested that we ask the Pakistanis from overseas to send us dollars so that we can buy the fuel. I asked myself that for how long will they keep on sending us dollars? They must have their own needs as well. And why is the army making such inefficient plans? Then the debt installment is paid, and the remaining dollar reserves is near to none. Then I see the army chief imposing all kinds of restrictions to reduce expenses. So much so that the TV channels are also broadcasting public service messages for the citizens that we should all adopt simpler lifestyles. All extra activities like sports and events are also limited. Then the army openly admits that the situation is very bad. On the other hand, the enemies carry out their plans to create chaos in 4 or 5 big cities so that things get out of control for the army. Then I went to see a big army officer. I think it was a house of a lieutenant general. I wait for him there so that I can tell him about my dreams. After waiting a while, I go outside for something. I find a lot of security outside, and the house was protected with blockades on both sides of the road. Suddenly, 2 big cars appear. Gates are opened, and they enter the house. I also go inside immediately, so that I can meet the officer. When I go inside, I find out that it's no other than the Chief of Army Staff. Then I realize that this was the reason of this much blockade and security. I recall a dream of mine in which the life of the army chief was in danger. I ask myself that is this that same moment from my dream? Anyways, I go inside and look for the army chief. I probably found him in the TV lounge. I gave my salam to him and told him that I have to tell him something important. He takes me to the drawing room where I start telling him about my dreams. He listens to me calmly. I tell him about Ghazwa-e-Hind as well, and also how chaos will ensue, and how the situation will get out of hands, and how World War III will start, and what our strategy for Pakistan should be. I also told him how the Muslims will see their first victory in Ghazwa-e-Hind, and I told him our army should plan for that. After listening to my talk, the army chief says to me that listen to me, Qasim. These are all dreams, and they have no relationship with reality. We are doing everything for the defense of Pakistan. It's a tough time right now, but we will take care of everything. And the dream ended there.